heart. Young in heart.
Hi and welcome to Young in Heart. So our story today is about the third time that Jesus met his disciples. And it takes place on a beach. So we've got a little beach scene to look at today for our story. You ready to do good listening? The disciples and Peter went out fishing at night, and Jesus was on the beach in the morning, and he called out to them saying, "Have you caught many fish yet?" "No." And Jesus shouted, "Put your nets on the other side of the boat." So they did, and they caught 153 fish. Peter was amazed and knew that it was the Lord. So he jumped into the water and started swimming towards the beach. And Jesus called out to him and said, "Help with the nets, bring me some fish." So he helped pull in the fish. Then Jesus took the fish and the bread and cooked it and then gave it to them for breakfast. And they all knew, all the disciples, that it was Jesus when he gave them the bread and the fish. After breakfast, Jesus said to Peter, "Do you love me?" "Yes, you know I love you," said Peter. "Then feed my lambs." Then Jesus said again, "Do you love me?" Peter said, "You know I love you." "Then feed my sheep." And the third time Jesus said, "Peter, do you love me?" And he said, "You know I love you." He said, "Then take care of my sheep." Each time he said that to Peter, he understood that Jesus knew all about him. And Jesus made Peter come back to be his close friend and told him that his job was to follow him, to help him do what he needed to help the church grow and for people to know about who he was. And that's our story for today. Time for our game. Today we were learning about how the disciples in the boat followed Jesus' instructions by throwing the net on the other side of the boat and caught 153 fish. And we also learned how Peter was following what Jesus said too. So today we're going to play a game where you have to follow what you hear. So there's 3 actions in this game. When I say nets, we're going to have a go at throwing the nets out, okay, as if we were catching the fish. Throw the nets out. When I say pull, we're going to pull the nets in really far, okay? Pull them in because they'd have been really heavy, full of all those fish. And then when I say fish, we're going to pretend that we're on the beach with Jesus and we're eating those fish and they're really yummy. We're going to go yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Okay? So have you got that? So nets, throw them out, pull them in really hard, and fish, yum 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 yum. Are you ready? Listen carefully, they're going to come fast. Nets, pull, fish, yum 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 yum. Fish, yum 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 yum. Nets, pull, fish, yum 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 yum. Nets. Did you do great following and listening to the instructions there? Just like we have to do with Jesus? I'm sure you did. Well done. Great jobs, everybody. Our craft for today is to make the beach scene. So, to make this, we're going to have a go at making the sand. Okay, so it will be crumbly, just like that. Okay, and then you can draw and cut out some little people and find some little sticks to make your little fire for Jesus to cook the fish on and the bread. So to make the sand, you need 2 cups of flour and 1/4 of a cup of ordinary oil, and then mix it together until it becomes really crumbly. If it's too wet, you might need to add a bit more flour, and if it's too dry, add a little bit more oil. And then it will keep for days and days if you keep it safe. Enjoy. Time to talk with Jesus. Thank you for loving us so much, and that you care about us and want us to be your friend, even when we do things that are wrong. Thank you for forgiving us and taking away those wrong things that we do when we ask you. Help us to listen to your voice, to spend time with you, and to do as you guide us today as we learn to follow you. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you for watching Young in Heart. I hope you've enjoyed our session today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Young in Heart. Young in Heart.